colliding here today. Two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. It's the SMU Mustangs against the Louisville Cardinals. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Open field ahead. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
The Mustangs come to the line with 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Jennings. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Looking to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. The Cardinals offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. With the catch, it's McCoy. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And here's the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. That's the end of 1. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Grabbed by the receiver. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd. He's short.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
4 receivers on the field where they take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And it's caught across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, SMU. That's how you finish a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Richardson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is such an important score and great execution from this offense here before halftime. An extra point away from tying it up. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to go from down in this game to leading in this game if they can go out and score in the third quarter.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? The numbers sometimes can be telling, but I'm not sure how to view these stats and get a great read on the game so far. I do know this. The team that does a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half has the best chance of coming out on top. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Mustangs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grant behind the line, it's Richardson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. Looking for a man. Coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He gets the first and more. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
They have to keep this quarterback in the pocket. You can see the electric ability he has. Once he's able to break contain and get in the open field, he is electric. The speed, the athleticism, it is all there. So this rush has got to do a better job of keeping him inside of the pocket. force him to throw it from the spot versus allowing him to get outside.
That's reeled in. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Movement here from the tight end. On third down, it's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Bringing pressure, trying to get the throw off.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They've got him down out near the 40.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
I really love what this defensive line does here. They read the screen, and yet they continue to move forward and attack the quarterback. So many times you see those guys stop and pause and try to retrace. If you're going to get aggressive, go ahead and get after the quarterback, and they're able to get him on the ground.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
The back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
He'll ride the back again here. Look out, who's got space ahead. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
I know it can be so frustrating giving up those long runs, and clearly they want to do a better job in run defense, but now you've got an opportunity to force a field goal. This defense needs to bow their neck and keep them out of the end zone.
So that's the end of the third quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap, it's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Louisville. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Wow, I didn't expect them to go with the run there on a longer third and goal situation. I think they were probably willing to go for it on fourth down. That's why you would run it, but a great job by this back, finding some space, the offensive line creating a hole, and they're able to get themselves into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. It's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The absolute best way to stop these option plays is with hard edges. There's nowhere to go on the outside. You can't get the ball on the outside, and these hard edges continue to make life difficult on this offense. It's keeping the ball in the middle part of the field, and then the pursuit is right there. This defense has done such a good job. That is a sound job of execution, in particular on the edge.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And SMU will spend their second timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
That is a huge stop by this defense, forcing a 4th down, and now it's do or die. Gotta go for it, gotta convert.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
To the air, it's Jennings. He'll try a pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Knight. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. They're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Mustangs. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, is you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet, give me the rock, give me a chance.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Who's in the clear? Here he goes. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just such a great job by this offense, sticking it in the end zone and not settling for a field goal. Now inside of a minute, you're forcing the action. They've got to go down and stick it in the end zone just to have a chance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Galloway. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Jennings. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. They make the pass interference call very late in this tie game. That's a break for the offense. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it falls incomplete, the final play of the game as time runs out. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.